Please welcome the kindest soul you will ever meet in your entire life. That's no exaggeration whatsoever. Please welcome Kim Rhodes!
Anymore. I'm really bad at this. So I don't know how to introduce another person because I'm not musical, but humans and humans, Matt Cohen!
Hello, Matt Cohen. Hi, buddy. Wait, go back out. Listen, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again.
Okay, we're doing it again.
Yeah, no, you stay, and then what? Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Matt Cohen! Casey's dad.
I had Madeleine's dad.
I feel like it's like, Kim Rhodes, can I come over? You're smoking hot.
Yeah. So I asked Matt to join me for my panel because Sam's signing autographs and Matt's my brain twin, and I don't think you've ever seen us on stage before, have you? Together. Long time ago? Okay, thank you.
It's good pairing. I like it. I love you guys.
Thank you.
Jason Vance, everybody.
Holy fuck, there's a lot of people out there. Who's meeting me for the first time? I should start with a warning that they probably didn't read.
We should start with a collective happy birthday in 1,
Oh no, oh God.
2, 3. I'm grateful that you're here.
Thank you, I'm grateful you're here.
You make me a better person every time I look at you. Kim Rhodes, ladies and gentlemen. And listen, this is her panel, it is her birthday. I'm just up here because I love her to pieces and she invited me, so please, this is Kim Rhodes Day, let's get after it.
But we're gonna, but he's gonna answer a lot of questions specifically about. Oh wait,
whatever
hold on a second. ADHD moment. People who just met me, I cuss a lot. So where are the children that I'm going to have to make up definitions for the cuss words that I use? Do we have anyone? Right there. I see somebody right there. Okay. Oh no, you're fucking fine. You'll be fine.
And what she means by you're effing fine is you're totally okay, and she's just likes to emphasize how okay you are.
Totally. I think things totally.
I'll be like your dictionary of Christians.
And yes, and also I am autistic, and I've been diagnosed with ADHD as well. So if you see me, if I take a left turn and we all end up in Saskatchewan, that's what you signed up for, motherfuckers.
It's going to be a great trip no matter what. Just hang on and put your seatbelt on.
Also, at some point, I will cry. So there, that's all the warnings this week.
I mean, there's probably more warnings, but let's just not give them any more warnings. Let's just go.
Okay, let's go for it. Ask a question over there first. What's your question?
What was your favorite Supernatural episode that you were in?
That I was in? Wayward Daughters. Because it was mine. That said, my favorite scene to shoot was indeed the sex talk dinner scene.
I'm literally here as a fan.
No pulling up the drawbridge. Yeah. Thank you.
No promises.
Good morning. No, it's not morning. I'm just used to it being morning. Hi, sweet pea.
Hi. I was wondering, and you both can answer this question, you might especially want to answer this. If you could be any farm animal, what would you be?
You go first.
If I could be any farm animal, I'm so sorry for saying this. But this is a Kim Rhodes panel, so I would be the biggest cock on the farm. And by cock, I mean rooster, which is like a male chicken, right?
Yeah.
But they walk a little different and they got a little something going on in their head, right?
And elsewhere, but yes.
I don't know what you mean.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the problem. As I previously mentioned, my brain needs context. Was I born this animal, or did I turn into this animal? Is the rest of my family this animal? Do they know I'm this animal? Am I still Kim's brain inside this animal, or do I have to adopt this animal's brain? Am I ever going to be eaten? And if so, do I get to choose the person that has me on their dinner table? How would my daughter know me? How did I suffer the trauma that makes me the person I am today if I were in this animal's body? Or do you just want me to fucking pick an animal and that I think represents me?
I can address a few of those. So
Okay, good. Oh, you're my people. Yes.
a vegetarian farm, so you will not be eaten. You were born this animal, but it's you in the animal.
Okay, so somehow I experienced my life as this animal. And it's got to be a farm animal, right? All of that to say exactly what you fucking knew, which is a goat.
Wait. The goat.
The goat.
I love being up here. I'm like your highlight.
It's fun. I like this. All right.
Hi.
Yes.
Hi, thank you for being here, first of all.
Thank you for being here. It would be very strange if none of you were, and I were up here.
We'd still be doing this.
We'd still be doing this.
Same way.
Kim, obviously love you in Supernatural and Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, but my question is about Criminal Minds.
I'm so sorry.
Like coming in season 13 as the antagonist to the BAU.
It was so fucking hard. I've never acted this hard in my life. Because I played a baddie, but I played a government representative baddie. I played the kind of person that I deeply hate. And tell me if you relate to this. I have to find the humanity and the point of view of every character I play. If I'm playing a bad guy, I have to believe I'm the hero of my own story. And this person was despicable. And so it was so hard for me to manufacture love for this person. I did it, but also the rest of the crew, the rest of the cast is so nice and funny and lovely that literally just about every time we cut, I'd be like, I'm sorry! I'm so sorry! So it was the hardest I've ever acted because the character is so opposite of who I am in a day-to-day basis. She also is like a truly powerful person, so she didn't smile to make other people feel comfortable. She didn't move in a way to make sure, are we good? You know, that nodding that you do so the other people will nod, and I'm slightly off center, and I smile when and I laugh when nothing is funny. That's Kim. That was not Linda Mars.
We like when you act hard.
Thanks. Have you found that? Have you ever played a villain where you were like, I hate this guy, but I gotta beat him?
Yeah. I think it's important to find that arc in every character. I think there's some way, somehow, there has to be some humanity there, right? It can't just be a bad person for no reason. There's something that happens somewhere, and I like to just create an event. Like, whatever it is,
You create a backstory for the person.
Less of a story and more like a one-time thing that happened. I just pick a time in that person's character's life and I go, oh, when he was 7, this. And that may have led him to being like this. And then I just something to latch onto, and it's giving me like a reason to be such an a-hole or
A
such
humanity, a foundation.
Yeah, a little something helps. Definitely helps in playing bad guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You don't have to clap after. It's okay. I know you love me. You're still here.
It's your birthday. Clap
Don't talk.
I am, like, my job is hype man. I am a hype man. This is what we do, Rose.
Oh my God! Okay, so at the end of Saturday Night Special, long time ago, when we all were young and could stay up all night, they would play Mama's Jam, which is a big, like, rowdy, get up and get screaming about shit that sucks kind of song. And Matt would go out and literally climb on furniture, getting people up, and he would be hype man, right? And then Matt got another job and left us. And so I was like, I can climb on furniture. I wanted said, for the record, I am not the hype man that Matt Cohen is.
No.
I did climb on furniture,
But
though.
my visual of you as a goat, like a goat with just a Kim Rhodes face on it, climbing on like the side of a cliff and furniture is all I can see right now.
That's sweet. I'm sorry. Yes, my love. Hi. Hello. Hi.
Hey, I just want to tell you that TikTok you made when you said that you would pretty much adopt everybody made me cry because I grew up with you on Sweet Life, and as an adult at 19, I lost my mom. And then when I had my youngest, my dad died 2.5 months later.
Oh my God.
So when you made that TikTok, I cried. I'm like, this woman has no idea who I am, but she's my mom now, and I just want to let you know that you don't know who I am,
My baby.
I love you.
Listen, do you know what you have taught me? Here's the thing. Love is an energy. It doesn't need facts or thoughts. We can connect having never known each other. And I can love you having never held you, because the energy of that is true and real, and once energy is created, it never goes away. That's just fucking physics. And I am proud that you call me mom.
And I will tell you this, Kim is that to all of us. And not to reiterate the overly saturated thing we say in this fan base, but family don't end with blood. And you get to choose the people you care about and the people you care for. And Kim extends herself to all of you, me included, for 15 plus years. We've sat with each other in hard times and good times, and she's been, you know, my sister, my compadre, just next to me there. So I don't know where you went, but I mirror how you feel exactly about this woman. This is a special woman. You all are lucky to know her. So happy birthday, Kim Rose! We're gonna make her cry up here.
Okay, next question.
Hi, so my name is Ethan. Earlier you said you're not a sing-songy person, except you are Carrie Martin, and you worked in the Tipton singing, so that's wrong. You are a singer.
Yes.
Secondly, mine's kind of with the last one. Will you adopt me? Just wondering.
Yes. Now, here's the thing. I want to address the word adopt. This is not a
Not
comment.
legal.
No, this is not a comment on your question. I just want to put this out there because when I learn to do better, I try to do better. It's a fucking crazy thing. So, when I first said I will adopt all of you, some voices spoke up and said, adoption trauma is a real thing. Adoption is a real thing. If you have not experienced it, please don't speak on it. And I went, okay. See? We can do that. So now I prefer to say, call me mom. And I love that you call me mom. I do not use the word for a specific experience that people have had that I cannot relate to, and I don't want to claim it. So, that said, you can all stop and call me mom.
I didn't think of it like that, so thank you. I love you, Mom.
Thank you, I love you, my baby. I didn't either, right? Like, I just thought it was a casual thing to say, and other people were like, that's not a fucking casual
And the most important part about that is that we're constantly learning, and none of us know everything. And you don't get married to your ideas or beliefs, because we're going to learn more and grow more and be more compassionate through those experiences. Yes.
And one of the things that y'all have taught me while this soapbox is thrown down is, if a voice speaks up and says, your actions don't match your intentions, my response isn't, well, then you should fucking receive my intention. My response should be, then how can I adjust my actions to fit my intention? So if my intention is for you to feel loved, fucking teach me how to love you best.
This is good. This is good. This is good.
And this is what happens when you don't have Brianna's salt to our pepper.
Well, look,
we're going dark.
And also, you're going to save me $400 in therapy.
So this is my
I mean,
job.
for real, I'm taking a week off. I'm feeling fulfilled, challenged, prospectively, all the things that I pay for weekly.
Good. Oh, what's your question?
Hi, I'm Corey, and kind of continuing on the mom train, I am a big fan of the film Lisa Frankenstein, and the two leads, Cole Sprouse and Catherine Newton, you played a mom for both of them. So I was just wondering if you had any fun stories about being on set with them.
No, I have a picture of Catherine Newton and I where we're both laughing so hard, and that's the amazingly beautiful being that she is in my heart, is just that laughter and that light. And Cole, I can't, like, we grew up together. Like, he and Dylan are so solidly a piece of my heart, and they defined me as mom before I was a mom. Like, they laid the groundwork for my experience of motherhood. That's fucking deep. But they were 12, so we don't talk to each other anymore. But I will always love them so much. Thank you.
Hi, I wanted to say thank you first for the show, because it really saved me. But my question is, given the recent strike, how are things in the industry? Because I want to go into acting, but it's kind of made me apprehensive.
The industry is shifting. It is changing, I think, between streaming and the strikes and AI, that the entertainment business is going to be wildly different forever, but it's not going anywhere, because artists make art, and that's the bottom line, and there's no AI out there that's going to capture the nuance of a human being going through a human moment in a human way with humanity. It's just not going to happen. I'm not going to tell you not to download the cool AI app on your iPhone and make an animated Simpsons version of your whole family and do this shit, because it's incredible. AI is a technology that it's, to quote Richard Speight Jr., somebody started the lawnmower, hit the gas, and it's going and nobody can stop it. But that's okay. We're human beings, we exist for a reason, and art needs us. It needs us to make art, because it comes from our heart, it comes from our guts, it comes from our experiences, and AI doesn't have that. We can teach AI that, but when it gets to the next level of the next thing of humanity, it's gotta come from humanity. So my advice to you is, don't stop doing what you're doing. If you want to be in the entertainment business in any way, shape, or form, do it and proceed with your foot all the way down on the gas on your passion, because if you're not chasing your passion, you're not chasing the thing you want to do, you're not living, and not living means you're not existing within your own humanity. So do it for yourself. You owe it to yourself. And if the timeline is 1 day, 1 week, 1 month, or 100 years, just don't get off the treadmill. Just keep on running, and you're going to get the results you want, I promise. Am I right or am I right?
I have nothing to add. No notes. That was fucking perfect.
Look, I've wanted to quit a lot of things in my life, and I'm so stubborn that I never quit, and I always get there. It just is what it is. Not as fast as I want, sometimes faster than I want, but not getting off the treadmill. Just keep running.
And honoring the voice of your humanity, your passion, your heart. Like, y'all know that well, maybe y'all don't, but I fucking retired 2 years ago. I was like, fuck this, I'm moving to the desert. And I'm out, and now I work, I volunteer in an animal sanctuary, and I work for an online company, and I'm trying to express. Meanwhile, this fucker and I are in the green room discussing a movie we want to make. Nobody else. I'm retired. Everybody else. Meanwhile, I'm like, Matt, you know what we should do? A movie.
I'm like, Kim, you know what I like? When you want to do a movie with me, because that makes a lot of sense, and Kim and I have a connection that is otherworldly. It can definitely be uncomfortable to some people that have never witnessed it in real life, but we can go there, we can come back, we can go there again and run circles around each other, and it is beautiful. And I think we owe it to each other to make some art together. Why not?
Hi, I'm Nina. Mine is actually a birthday-themed question. So if you could have any treat for your birthday, what would the treat be? It can be food, it could be a physical item, a person.
Wait.
Yes, ma'am.
Sorry, it's your birthday.
Okay, no, you answer.
I believe today is National Donut Day.
It is, in fact, National Donut Day, yes.
Thank you for backing me up on that. I am a donut person. If it were my birthday, and this question was asked to me, I would say all the donuts.
All the donuts. I mean, I would like $1 million. But I can't eat. She said treat. That feels like a treat. That would be a big. I could buy a lot of treats with $1 million.
I wish I could give you $1 million right now.
That'd be fun.
I wish I could spend it on you here.
Okay. But in terms, I don't know. I'm gonna answer this as if Brianna were here, because Brianna would answer this for you, because she knows that when push comes to shove, for a birthday treat, I loves me a Costco sheet cake.
Oh.
With that like frosting that's so sweet it makes your eyeballs hurt. You know what I'm talking about? None of this fucking cream cheese or whipped cream frosting. Go fuck yourself on that. That always feels like a betrayal to me. That always feels like, oh, I'm gonna dig into the... Frosting should not drip off of your finger if you go like this. It should cling like, nah, I'm going all the way in your face. So yeah, a Costco sheet cake is generally my birthday preference.
And speaking of Costco, let's just give a shout out to Costco for all of the increases in the American financial system right now. They've committed to keep those $1.50 hot dogs forever. That was news this week that Costco will continue to serve those 90-inch hot dogs for $1.50 until the end of time. Costco, we praise you and thank you very much.
Thank you, Costco. Yeah, thank you.
We love some bulk items, Costco.
Oh my God.
I don't know why I'm looking to the sky like Costco's got me,
I mean, a little bit.
but your sheet cakes and your hot dogs
Oh
are
my
just,
God.
thank you.
Thank you, Costco, for your sheet cakes and your, oh Lord, for these Costco sheet cakes and hot dogs that we are about to receive.
7 Hail Marys and 1 sheet cake for me, please.
Oh yeah. Hi, sorry. We're really, I understand that you're all very confused and not laughing a lot. At this point, Matt and I are up to here just amusing each other. So you're welcome to leave if this is not your cup of tea.
I'm having a great time.
But we're doing a panel for each other. So you're welcome. And see, we've got 2 people who are actually up and leaving. They're like, we haven't gotten DJ's autograph yet, and you cuss too much. So go Team Us. What's
Understood.
Understood. I can take a note.
Hi, I didn't realize we'd already be on the mom train, so sorry to be repetitive. You did a cameo for my sister and I a couple months ago, and I told you that we had lost our parents, so thank you for being our new mother. And I wanted to ask, what is the best piece of motherly wisdom that either you've heard or that you've given to your daughter that you would like to impart upon other people?
How about motherly wisdom for a mom? Because that, for me, the biggest challenge I got was when someone said to me, Who are you parenting for? Your child or what you think that stranger thinks of you? And that fucking floored me because the honest answer was, well, what the world thinks of me, right? Isn't my child an extension of me? And that started the journey of looking at her for her and parenting her for her. And it was the hardest fucking thing I've ever done, and it was the best fucking thing I've ever done. So parent the child you have, not the fears you hear.
So beautifully said. I've watched you be the mother of all mothers, not just to this fan base and to your friend circle, but obviously to your daughter in such a remarkable way, such a stunning way. And something that I did learn from you, without you telling me, that I use, my son's just turned 9, that listen and they'll tell you. Listen to what they say and they'll tell you who they want to be. They'll tell you where they want to go. They'll tell you how they want to grow up, and allow it and make space for it. And just like you said, this is not, hey, this is my trophy of what I've done right. This is their journey. Your first time being a parent, and you trying to figure it out, and everybody else. Let them tell you. Listen. Don't force them down this alleyway, because that's the alleyway your dad and your grandpa did to your father and your mother, whatever. Just listen to these little people. They're more amazing than we could ever understand. Thanks, Kim Rhodes. Happy birthday!
I'm so glad we're all bored. We're doing so good. Yay! Hi, my love.
Happy birthday, first of all. Second, my child, well, all of my children, myself included, have followed your career from Zach and Cody through. My question is, how hard was it to go from Barnes in Criminal Minds to Jody in Supernatural? How hard was that transition for the same basic character?
I love this question because it gives me an opportunity to explain everything that goes into acting. Like, for me, the fact that I'm sitting in an office chair and saying these words and looking into this set of eyes, done. Like, I don't hold on to a character and drag it with me. I definitely have actor habits that you're like, oh, look, this character is safe. No, that's just me being fucking lazy and not knowing how to find my mark. And so I do this thing where I'm looking down at the ground, but I'm not trying to look down at the ground. It looks like I'm John Wayne when I swing onto my mark, where I'm like, yeah.
But you hit that mark.
I hit the mark. And Jared will make fun of me every single time. He's like, well, we're gonna make sure that fuck off. But so it's not. I have never had problems dropping one character and grabbing another because the environment and they aren't saying the same words. They aren't talking to the same person. They aren't the same person. So it was pretty easy, actually. It was just more a matter of being really mean to really nice people. That was difficult. What about you? Do you have a hard time dropping one character and grabbing another?
Yes and no. I feel like I take pieces of characters and they become Matt. Like they you do something to become a character, and then all of a sudden I catch myself in the kitchen saying a line of dialogue that I said from a character. Like, I'm like, what are you doing? This is real life. You're trying to literally say acting lines in your kitchen. So I get lost in the in-between, I would say. Sometimes I can fully let go and detach, and then sometimes characters bleed into other characters. And you like parts of one character, you think it's interesting, you want to bring it to a new character. That thought it doesn't always pay off. Sometimes the director lets you get away with it if he hasn't seen your last project, but
Hey, none of that.
It's like, this is a different show, man. Sorry, I'm one-trick pony. What do you want from me? I do one thing, okay? Let me do it. I'm not sure. I get lost. I'm lost most of the time, It's just I think a lot of my characters have a lostness to them. Hey, thank you.
So thank you. Thank you. I love it when people ask me yes or no questions. Was it hard to do this? And I'm like, 10 minutes later, she can move on.
Hi, thanks for being here. First, I want to thank you for everything you do for the autism community and all your allyship, and I know you're a member as well. But I'm a teacher, and what is something you wish you could tell every teacher out there about working with kids with autism?
Thank you. Your willingness, your courage, your strength, and your light is saving lives. I am so proud of you, and I am so grateful for all of those things. Thank you. There ain't nothing I can say to make you better at a job I'm not doing. So fucking hell yeah for you doing it. Thank you. All right. Hello, my love.
Hello. So I also got diagnosed with autism and ADHD in 2022, so twins. But I wanted to ask, like, how you do all of this. Like, we were in the photo walk room and the music was so loud and there were so many people. Like, how does she do this with autism? How does it happen?
Masking! Masking is not a bad thing. Masking is a defense mechanism. Also, I want you to know, this is a little secret that I think is fucking brilliant. Chris Schmelke selects the playlists. So he makes sure that I have preferred songs on. I actually need that. So the piece of my brain that wants to be a screaming pinball is like, Nine Inch Nails. So the part of my brain that normally would loop into, this is too much, make it stop, is attached, and I do this at all conventions. I always have a little speaker with me, I have a little thing. The other thing is that one of the challenges that I now realize is attached to how autism works with me, I guess, is I am challenged when I know there are expectations, but I don't know what they are. Like, through my life, I was basically trained, people have expectations, you don't know what they are, but you fucking need to meet them if you're gonna feel safe and be right. So I was having this conversation with Sam last night, so that all my life, I'm like, la 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 la. Why aren't you meeting my expectations? I don't know what they are, but I'll try really hard. So then I went through a phase of like, I'm going to be right all the time, so you can't get that close to me. And then and now I just go, what are the fucking expectations? And do I choose to meet them or not? Like, that is the gift of a diagnosis, because now the choice has been returned to me. So in a situation like this, because I've been doing it for so long, and because I actually get to set expectations for myself. And that is a power you have all given back to me, and that is something I can now do knowing my own neurotype. So I handle it, and then, you know what, the other thing I do is that I walk away at a 6. I don't wait till I'm at a 9.98 and I am incapable of choice. I walk away at a 6, and generally these days when I start feeling uncomfortable, I go, I'm gonna give myself a timeout now. And it means I very rarely hit 9.98. So those are two things that I do that help me as a member of the neurodivergent community. Well, 3 things, I guess, if you include masking. But that's just, I think masking gets a bad rap. It's just a defense mechanism, and it's how I'm like, oh, I know this language. I'm not a native speaker, but I understand this language, and I shall put it on. That's what I try to do. Thank you. Thank you.
My name is Jordan. I don't think you realize how much of an impact that TikTok actually had on the community. As someone who grew up in a fundamentalist community, I actually came out at 18, had to go back, way back into the closet, and then didn't get to come out again until later in life. And when I did, I lost the majority of my family. So you making those statements, there's a lot of people like me out there, so it meant a lot. So, thank you.
Thank you. So you know, I put a video up that in essence was to the members of this community who specifically identify as LGBTQ+. And what I said was, how you love is good, and you deserve to feel loved in return. And I was astounded at how many people have never heard that. So, for the fucking record, love is only good. Only. You deserve to give it in the way that is natural to you, and you deserve to receive it in a way that feels like love and not judgment or danger or obligation. So, you are welcome, and thank you for teaching me that.
And just if I could possibly add a granule onto that perfection.
It's time, let's do it.
You may have lost some family, but you gained a much bigger family under the roof of a supernatural family. And I don't just say that because it sounds like the right thing to say. I've watched people meet for the first time at conventions. I've then watched them get engaged to each other on a karaoke stage. And then they tweeted me pictures of their wedding. I've watched people meet for the first time on a weekend and know each other's pets' names by the next day and be sharing clothes, hotel rooms, and meals. And that's beautiful. And that's family. And blood doesn't define that. Love defines it.
Hello, my darling. My sweetheart.
She also wanted to ask you if you could be or have a different job other than being an actor, what would it be?
Oh, yeah. I love you. Thank you for that. That's the best gift I get on my birthday. If I could do, what about you? You go first. I need a second to think.
If I could do any other job,
Oh, this spins really easily. Oh, we're all screwed. Oh man, see, tuck in?
It is nice.
You gotta keep your legs tucked in so you go fast.
Wait, we gotta do that challenge where you go like this, right? You gotta put your feet down, and you're not allowed to move your torso. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
What are we doing? Show me. There's a challenge.
You're not allowed to move your torso.
I'll get to your question in a second, but it's spinning things.
We gotta see who can spin the furthest, the most, without moving the torso. So you gotta like lock it in.
All right.
I'll go first because I'll be the ridiculous one.
What's bending then?
You have to literally just like use your ankles and your toes. Ready?
Yeah?
I'll go first.
Show me.
1, 2. Wait.
Is this like a push-off thing?
Ooh, they do spin good.
Wait, so
I got 2 and a 2/3.
Do I get to use my legs?
Yes. Just from the knee down. Not just from the knee down.
So I can, that was practice, but okay. All right.
Just like.
Okay. So, all right.
All right, it's your birthday. You got a little extra juice in yours. I get it.
You gotta lean back and tuck in so
Oh,
that you go faster.
Ooh.
Right? So.
Ow, hip cramp.
There's your physics lesson, but yeah, tuck in. And also spot so that you don't puke.
I'm gonna puke.
All right.
I'm sweating.
I'm done. But I made it at least 3, and now I'm done.
Are we on a tangent?
Yes, we're on such a tangent. The question is, if you weren't an actor, what other job would you have? And do you mean not in the same industry? Like, he'd be a really good director, but you mean like in a whole different world? Anything in the world. And it would pay enough. Like, I don't have to take into account whether or not I could pay the mortgage with it. So it would be like, whatever the fuck you want to do. Well, I work at an animal sanctuary 4 days a week, and I've learned what I don't want to do is have an animal sanctuary. I am not a farm girl. I am, it makes me belligerently angry when animals act like animals. Like when they have babies in bushes and I have to go find the babies. I'm like, for a hot little second, I'm like, fuck them, they should all die. No, but like there when that voice was in my head, I acknowledged it. And then I told it to go fuck itself, and I hunted down the 10 baby fucking chickens that the mother chicken who had escaped and had it under the oleander in the mustard plants and all the other fucking thistles. Anyway, yeah, that rage right there is probably not something I should live with on a daily basis. So instead, I'm gonna say I would really like to own a candy or ice cream shop that had like an old-fashioned bar, and I could, hi guys, and I could set up and I could make hot fudge sundaes and stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was thinking two things. The first one was baking, like a baker in a bake shop. Like I would love to just bake sweets and make sweets and serve them to people with smiles all the time. Donuts, a donut shop. And then in the same thought, I would also be a guy that wanted to join the circus.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know, the circus is a little rough. We kind of do that.
I know.
Don't tell anybody. That's kind of what we do.
It's kind of the circus
kind
right
of the
here.
circus,
It's a bunch
right?
of wild animals.
Yeah.
They just happen to be from the same show.
But thank you. Do those answers satisfy you?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Now, are we out of time, or can I?
think it is.
I've been waiting so patiently.
How did it go?
Good. Can we take
You
one more
want one more?
question? I'll answer fast.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, anyways, I'll try to be quick. So I have ADHD too, so thank you for making me feel less like annoying. But so I was curious if the guys ever played any pranks that impressed or really pissed you off, and we're very disappointed that the spin-off didn't go forward. I love that Jody and Donna played off each other. Like one was softer, one was kind of tougher, but you just loved them both at heart. Were there any storylines you're hoping to explore or anything like that?
That's a many questions. I can only answer one of them.
The storyline thing. Sorry.
Oh.
I know you guys are in a hurry.
Oh no, the storyline thing, we did have it on hand that Donna was supposed to be turned into a vampire for a season of Wayward, and I thought that would have been fun. She wasn't gonna die, we were gonna fix her, but yeah, that would have been cool to see how Donna represented vampirism. That would have been cool.
Yes.
There we go. Yay, go team! Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it for Matt Cohen. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kim. Happy birthday to you. We love you, man!
And just a quick note for all my people out there who know what I'm doing. I'm training myself to not sing "Keep Coming Back" at the end of every happy birthday. 5 of you know what I'm talking about. You're my people. I love you. Okay.